Reynold here. Today is yet again on the build showcase, and it's Nokko. Today I'm going to show you my Nokko build, so let us immediately start. Alright, let's start with the mods first. So the mods I'm using on my Nokko, we have ability strength, ability strength, ability strength, ability strength. 4 is fort ability, ability range, ability range, ability range. It does reduce your ability strength, but don't worry about it. Ability duration and prime flow for maximum energy. We do have Prime Shield fitted, but you don't really need to use this. You can use Cunning Drift for more ability range, or you can use Power Drift for more ability strength. And that's it. These are the mods. For the Arcanes, Molt Efficiency for 36 ability duration while your shields are active, and Molt Augmented after you kill 250 enemies, you get 60% ability strength. These are the Arcanes, and for the stats, we don't need to worry about health, shield, and armor. We're going to be immortal all the time. Energy is high, duration is more than enough, it's going to be higher once you get Molt efficiency stacks. Efficiency is negative, range is really high, strength is going to be really high, and that's it. These are the stats, the mods, the arcanes, and now it's time for me to show you the abilities. For his abilities, let's start with the passive. So your passive is when you die, you don't really die, you turn into a small mushroom, and then you have to run into your first ability, second ability, your mushrooms, to revive. That's what it is. It's an infinite revive cycle, which is quite nice. You're always going to have your first ability and second ability on, and you're always going to revive if something kills you. It's a good passive. That's the passive. Now for his first ability. For his first ability, Stink Brain, what it does is you toss a mushroom, the mushroom releases a AoE shockwave, the crowd controls enemies, it also procs viral, it does a little bit of damage, and if you use your fourth ability on your first ability, it will bounce off your first ability. Not only that, when you die, you just walk into your first ability to revive. It's a overall solid ability. You always have to have it on to help you out a lot with crowd control, to help you out with clearing, and overall DPS. That's the first ability. Now for the second one. Bright Bonnet, his second ability, what it does, you toss a mushroom, it releases a AoE energy sustain, and a AoE ability strength increase. For you and your allies, it's a really powerful ability. It's also his helmet ability, phenomenal energy economy, and a really powerful buff. Not only that, if you toss your fourth ability on your second ability, it will bounce, and if you die, you just walk into your second ability to revive. And that's it. That's the second ability. Now for the third one. Reroot, his third ability, what it does, you turn into a small mushroom, you're immortal, you get a constant health and shield recharge. Not only that, some small balls are going to spawn. If you touch those balls, you're going to go faster. You cannot use your abilities or your weapons, but you're immortal and you have a constant shield and health sustain. And that's it. That's his third ability. Now for the final one. Spore Spring, his ultimate ability, what it does, you toss a ball, the ball bounces off your mushrooms and enemies, it does a lot of damage, it has a guaranteed toxin proc, every time it bounces, it gives it 25 flat kill chance, so you're going to start with yellow crits, into orange crits, into red crits. It does a lot of damage, it's going to help you with clear and single target DPSing. And that's it, that's all of his abilities. Now it's time for me to show you the shards. For the shards are highly recommend for you to go. It's going to be 2 yellow for cast speed. He's a caster, you're going to constantly recast your abilities, it's a must-have. And the other 3 shards is all up to you, depends which shards you have. If you have the green shards, you're going to grab the toxin status effect, deals 45 more damage. If you have the red shards, you're going to go for 50% more ability strength. 50% more ability strength is going to buff every single ability. The green shards are only going to buff the fourth ability. And that's it. Those are the shards, and now it's time for me to show you Nokko against Steel Path enemies. So, let's go. And we are in. I'm up against the corrupted enemies at the Void. Steel Path, of course, it's survival. The map's called Mod. I'm going to show you this bit right here. So you're going to press your first ability 4 times. There we go. Second ability 2 times. Press your fourth ability 3 times, and then press your third ability to go into the mushroom form and become immortal. And repeat that process every time, every like 10 seconds. And you're golden. He's a very good camper. As you can see, he does a lot of damage. His fourth ability hits like a truck. If something survives, it has a guaranteed toxin proc. There we go, recast all my abilities. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Let me grab this stuff. There we go. You can see the first ability does crowd control enemies, they go to sleep. Helps a ton. Aki Boy's here. Let's see against the Aki Boy. Good luck, Aki. And now you just watch the Aki Boy just despawn. If the bounce... Yep, there you go. He gone. 2 million damage over there. He does a lot of damage. Recast my fourth ability. Again. And just watch the numbers. Whoa! Oh. Oof. Oof. It's very satisfying. Recast. There we go. And watch the numbers. Very good camper. Good damage overall. Every single ability works. That's very important. Even the passive is good. If something kills you, let me show you the passive. Shoot me, boys. So the moment you die, there we go. You turn into Mushroom Man, walking to your mushrooms like this one over here, and you revive. Recast your abilities. You do lose all your abilities, so just recast them, and that's it. There you go. That's it. That's the Nokko build. That's Nokko. Time for me to leave, boys. And be right back. And there you go. Nokko isn't half bad at all. He's a really good camper. All of his abilities work. He does good damage, good sustain, really powerful buffs. And overall, I would recommend. That's Nokko and the build. I hope you guys enjoyed the build. Thank you yet again, everybody, for watching. Leave a like and sub. And of course, see you all next time. Thank you. Goodbye.